The PMP and the CAPM are the Project Management Institute's two general project management certifications. So, what's the difference between them? Let's start with the basics. CAPM stands for Certified Associate in Project Management, and it's the PMI's entry-level General Project Management Certification. PMP stands for Project Management Professional, and it's the PMI's Premier General Project Management Certification, marking what they consider to be a professional level of project management skill and experience. So, the simple answer to the question, what's the difference between the PMP and CAPM certifications, is that the CAPM is the simpler certification designed for people at the start of their project management careers, whilst the PMP is a more complex certification designed to mark entry into a professional level of project management competence. PMP is a tough certification for experienced project managers. PMI asserts that the PMP demonstrates that project managers are proven to have the skills to successfully manage projects. PMI also suggests that the PMP represents an elite group of project managers. This despite also boasting that there are 1,200,000 PMI certified project managers worldwide. So let's dive deeper. How do these two certifications actually compare? Let's start with the prerequisites, because for both certifications, there is a need to have certain things in place before you can even take the exam. CAPM candidates need to have a secondary degree or a high school diploma or some global equivalent. They must also be able to demonstrate a minimum of 23 contact hours with project management training before they sit the exam. Note, however, that CAPM does not require any experience as a prerequisite. All you need is a good general education and 23 hours of project management training. In reality, of course, it will probably take more than that 23 hours of study to prepare yourself properly for the exam. There are two alternative routes into the PMP examination, each with slightly different prerequisites. The first is a full 4-year degree along with 36 months of leading projects in the last 8 years. Once again, the 4-year degree does have alternate global equivalents, which you will check with the PMI on application. And secondly, it's important to note that the specification of those 36 months is leading projects. This isn't about experience in projects, it's experience as a project manager. The alternative requirement is for either a high school diploma or associate degree or a global equivalent, along with 60 months of experience in leading projects in the last 8 years. With either of these, you will also need 35 hours of project management education or a CAPM certification. Now let's look at the syllabus for each exam. Both certification exams have their syllabus laid out in what the PMI calls an Exam Content Outline, or ECO, and you can always download current exam content outlines from the PMI's website. I'll put links to them in the description that goes with this video. You should always download a current ECO before starting your preparation for any examination, because PMI makes major updates on a cycle of around 4 years, but they also make minor changes to the ECO between times. And, to be honest, I don't consider that they offer very good version control data on those documents, so it can be hard to see where the changes are. The best thing to do is to throw away all your old documents and download a fresh one when you need it. Both the CAPM and the PMP syllabus each require a strong familiarity with predictive, traditional project management methods, adaptive or agile project management methods, and hybrid approaches. As you'd expect, the ECO for the PMP exam covers a much broader range of topics and also goes into greater depth. The PMP ECO also stretches beyond core technical project management requirements into general business and into people management. Both ECOs are divided into domains, tasks, and enablers. Each domain is defined by the tasks that we need to be able to carry out within that domain. And each task is described by a series of bullet points, which the PMI calls enablers. The PMP certification has 3 domains. First is people, which accounts for 42% of the examination. This covers the human aspects of project management, things like communication, team leadership, and stakeholder engagement. The second domain is process, which accounts for 50% of the examination. This covers the core project management disciplines, like scope, risk, schedule, delivery, quality, procurement, and a lot of other things besides. Finally, the third domain is business environment, which covers just 8% of the PMP exam. This is about the external business environment, but it also includes project compliance and project benefits management. The PMP examination has 180 questions over 230 minutes with 2 10-minute breaks. The questions use a combination of methods like multiple choice, multiple responses, fill in the blanks, hot areas, and matching. The CAPM certification exam has 4 domains. Project management fundamentals and core concepts accounts for 36% of the exam marks. Predictive plan-based methodologies covers 17% of the exam marks. Adaptive frameworks and methodologies covers 20% of the exam marks. And business analysis frameworks covers 27% of the exam marks. The CAPM exam has 150 questions, all of them multiple choice, spread over 180 minutes with a 10-minute break. Finally, it's worth knowing that neither the CAPM nor the PMP is a one-time certification. You need to work to maintain your certification on a 3-year cycle. So, your PMP certification will expire after 3 years unless you register 60 hours of professional development, what PMI calls 60 PDUs or professional development units. This must include a minimum of 35 education PDUs and a maximum of 25 giving back PDUs. Your education PDUs will fall into 3 categories. You must register a minimum of 8 PDUs in each of the 3 categories, or the 3 sides of what the PMI calls its talent triangle. These are ways of working, or core technical project management, power skills, or what most of us would call people and communication skills, and business acumen. CAPM has similar but scaled down requirements. Once again, you need to register your PDUs over 3 years. You will require a minimum of 15 PDUs over those 3 years to maintain your CAPM accreditation. These must include a minimum of 9 educational PDUs and a maximum of 6 giving back PDUs. Once again, the educational PDUs need to be split between the 3 sides of the talent triangle, with a minimum of 2 PDUs in each of them. Of course, the PMI can change anything that I've just told you about. It can change its syllabus, and does on a 4-year basis. It can change the exam structure and format, and of course, it can change the maintenance requirements once you're certificated. So always go back and check the PMI's website. I will put links in the description that goes with this video. For many people around the world, the CAPM and the PMP represent a natural and commercially valuable career path. They will give you a good basic grounding in project management and demonstrate a certain minimum level of competence that many employers will value. Please do give this video a like if you've enjoyed it or learned from it. I'll be making loads more great project management videos for you, so please do subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of them. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the next one.